So what do you got? Hello Mission Muay Thai students. My name is Coach Dustin. I'm here with another video for you guys. This week we're doing a review week for the other classes, and I kind of want to do the same for the Muay Thai programming. So I want you guys to obviously get warmed up first, stretch, maybe get some shadow boxing in, just kind of make sure your body's ready to go. Then we're going to start by getting into some conditioning. Now, I want you to gauge your own fitness level. Do what you think you can do. Try to push yourself a little past your limit. But basically, I just want to cover the push-ups, sit-ups, squats. If you think you're kind of out of shape or you might struggle with that part of the conditioning, just give me anywhere from 30 to 40 of each. You can space them out, take breaks in between if you want to do 10, 10, and 10, or 20 and 20, something like that. That's fine, but just make sure you keep hydrated and do what you think you can do. If you want to challenge yourself a little more, if you think you're in a bit of a better state, try to go for 50 to 60 push-ups, sit-ups, and squats. And again, you can still space that out if you want to just do 20 push-ups at a time, or 10 at a time, 15 at a time with small breaks in between, whatever you have to do to get up to one of those numbers, okay? But for conditioning, I want you to try to get the arms, chest, the legs, and abs. So make sure you hit your push-ups, your sit-ups, and your squats, and try to get anywhere from 30 to 40, or if you think you want to challenge yourself or you can do more, try to get anywhere from 50 to 60 for each, okay? After your conditioning and you're warmed up, I want you to start off working on just basic round kick technique, okay? Take some time, if you can, set a timer, but I want you to work on turning your foot, lifting up on the ball, and rotating your hip, okay? If you're just shadow boxing it, there's a couple ways you can do this. Obviously, if you're kicking really hard and really fast, you're gonna find that it's hard to stop your momentum, okay? That's fine, that's a perfect opportunity for you to train kicking all the way through your target. And what I want you to do is, as you turn your hip and whip your leg over, spin your body around with it. Now, the trick is regaining your balance after you land, okay? Now, if this were in a fight situation and I spun, that obviously means I missed my opponent. So I don't want to be off balance or in a bad position when I recover. So something that helps me when I turn all the way around on my kicks, after I lift up and I turn my kick, I'll step back further than where I started, okay? My stance was up here, but after I turn all the way around, I'll plant my leg back just slightly further, and then I'll slide my front foot up to adjust, okay? That helps me catch my balance a little better and I feel like I'm in a stronger stance. Also, if I slide back a little bit after I miss a kick, that then puts more distance between me and my opponent, making it harder for them to counter, okay? So work on your kick technique. Try to get about 50 on each leg. Just work on turning over the hip, recovering correctly, okay? If you don't spin all the way around, that's fine. You can stop yourself and pull it back. Or if you do this where you kick, tap the ground, just make sure you kick your leg back fast, okay? Again, give me 50 on each leg, so after you do one side, switch your stance if you want, or you can just switch before each kick, but give me the other leg after that, okay? After you do 50 kicks on each leg and work on the technique a bit, then I want you to work with your long guard, okay? So again, you can do this via shadow boxing. You can do these drills on a heavy bag if you have one available to you, or if you got someone kind enough to hold pads for you, ask them if they can hold some pads for a couple rounds. So after the round kicks, I want you to work on your long guard. Now, a couple things when you do the long guard, okay? As I extend my hand out, right, my right hand is still gonna stay relatively close to my face, okay? My lead hand comes out almost like a feeler, right? I'm just trying to gauge the distance. So if you have a heavy bag or a target, this would be a perfect drill to just tap the bag a couple times to get comfortable with your distance. After you tap the bag 2 times, on the 3rd time, instead of tapping the bag, I want you to throw any attack with your dominant side, so whatever side's behind you. So tap 1, 2, you can throw cross, you can tap 1, 2, throw elbow, you can tap 1, 2, knee, or you can go 1, 2, kick, okay? After you spend one round doing that, then I want you to do the same thing, but then I want you to fire a single attack with the lead side. So still reaching out for the long guard with the lead arm. 1, 2, you can throw a tight hook, You can go 1, 2, throw an elbow, 1, 2, knee, or 1, 2, round kick, okay? Work both of those, then you can start putting it together in the third round. Work your long guard, just tap 2 times, then you can mix it up. You can throw cross, hook, go back, lean, 1, 2, jab, roundhouse. Keep the combo simple, no more than 2 or 3 shots at a time as you're mixing it up, okay? But try to focus on that long guard. As I extend that lead arm out, my shoulder comes up to protect the side of my chin. Okay, so even though I'm reaching out, the most vulnerable I am is here at the rib, okay? But that's why I don't want to leave that arm out long. I'm literally just going to tap 2 times and then go. So that way I can recover and set up whatever attack I'm looking to set up, okay? So there you have it. Work on that long guard after you work on your kicking technique and your conditioning and after you get warmed up. If you have any questions, as always, just ask me in the comments. Thank you guys very much. Hope you have a great week and train hard.